The emotional turmoil continues to mount in the bold and the beautiful, with each passing episode peeling back layers of heartache, tension, and hope. The drama unfolds with Liam Spencer at the center of a devastating health crisis that leaves him struggling to accept his fate. But as is typical with soap operas, the audience is never left without a glimmer of hope, even in the darkest of times. In the episode airing on Tuesday, May 14th, we see Liam grappling with the reality of his condition, but refusing to give up on his life, his family, and his future with Hope Logan. As he faces an uncertain future, the stakes couldn't be higher, and the emotional roller coaster promises to deliver heart-wrenching moments for the characters and the audience alike. Liam Spencer, portrayed by Scott Clifton, has always been a character defined by his deep sense of responsibility and unwavering love for his family. However, his life takes a tragic turn when he learns he has an inoperable brain tumor, a diagnosis that shatters his world and threatens to pull apart everything he holds dear. The knowledge that he may not have much time left on this earth weighs heavily on him, and as the days pass, the emotional toll becomes more apparent. As a father to 2 young daughters and the husband to Hope Logan, Liam is overwhelmed by the thought of leaving them behind. The love he shares with Hope is something he cherishes deeply, and the idea of losing her and their family leaves him feeling lost and hopeless. Yet, in true soap opera fashion, Liam refuses to give up. Despite the grim prognosis, he clings to the belief that there may still be a miracle on the horizon. After all, soap operas are known for defying the odds, and there's always a possibility for a twist that could change everything. Liam's refusal to accept his fate is both heartbreaking and inspiring. He vows not to lose Hope or his daughters, and he continues to fight, hoping for a future that, despite the odds, could still be bright. Hope, portrayed by Annika Noel, remains steadfast in her support of Liam. Even as she wrestles with her own emotions and desires, she is by Liam's side every step of the way. Her unwavering commitment to him is evident as she reassures him that she will never leave him, no matter what happens. She understands the depth of his struggle and the pain that comes with facing an uncertain future, and she makes it clear that she will be there for him, supporting him in any way she can. Hope's devotion to Liam is not just out of obligation, but out of love. A love that is tested but never falters. However, while Hope's heart is with Liam, she finds herself caught in the emotional crossfire of another man, Carter Walton. Carter, portrayed by Lawrence St. Victor, has long been a friend to Hope, and while there has never been any real indication that she would choose him over Liam, the chemistry between them cannot be denied. Over the course of the series, Carter has expressed his admiration for Hope, and while she has always remained loyal to Liam, there are moments when the tension between her and Carter feels palpable. This tension comes to the forefront in the episode airing on May 14th, as Carter once again makes his feelings known. Carter is a man who has always been driven by love and loyalty, but his feelings for Hope are complicated by his own emotional struggles. He's been through his own heartbreak in the past, particularly with his unrequited love for Quinn Forrester. But with Hope, the feelings are different. He sees in her someone who understands him, someone who shares his sense of loyalty and commitment. Despite the challenges he faces in his own life, Carter believes that there is a future for him and Hope a future that is still possible if she can find a way to move past her dedication to Liam. Carter is not willing to give up on that dream, and he makes it clear to Brooke Logan that he intends to fight for Hope, even if it means waiting for her to come around. Brooke Logan, portrayed by Catherine Kelly Lang, has always been a source of support for Carter, and in this episode, she once again lends him an ear as he expresses his desire to win Hope's heart. Carter confides in Brooke that he is not ready to give up on Hope, despite the fact that she is so clearly devoted to Liam. Brooke, Ever the romantic encourages him not to lose hope, reminding him that relationships are complicated and often filled with setbacks. She shares her own experiences with Ridge Forrester, recounting the many times they have broken up and reconciled over the years. Brooke's words are meant to inspire Carter, to give him the strength to keep going despite the obstacles that lie in his path. Despite Brooke's encouragement, the reality of the situation is that Hope is still deeply committed to Liam. While she may have feelings for Carter, her loyalty to her husband is unwavering, especially in the face of Liam's terminal illness. In fact, the more time Hope spends with Liam, the more determined she becomes to make the most of their time together. The prospect of losing him only strengthens her resolve to stay by his side and support him through every step of his battle. As Hope continues to stand by Liam, the emotional stakes become even higher. Liam's health deteriorates, and the sense of urgency grows as the family faces the prospect of losing him forever. But even as the situation becomes more dire, Hope remains a pillar of strength for him. She is there to listen to him, to offer him comfort, and to help him navigate the pain and uncertainty of his condition. There are moments of intense vulnerability for both Liam and Hope, as they confront the reality of what is happening and the future they may never have together. However, even in the face of such overwhelming grief, there is still hope. Hope for a miracle, hope for a future, and hope for love. As Liam continues to hold on to the belief that anything is possible, Hope remains by his side, offering him the love and support he needs to keep fighting. Their bond becomes even stronger, forged in the fires of their shared struggles, and the hope that they can make the most of the time they have left together becomes more important than ever. Meanwhile, Carter, though still in love with Hope, begins to accept the reality that she may never be his. His feelings for her are genuine, but he knows that he cannot force her to choose him over Liam. And as he watches Hope remain by Liam's side, Carter begins to come to terms with the fact that sometimes love is not enough to change the course of destiny. Yet, despite his personal disappointment, Carter remains hopeful that one day, Hope will see him for the man he is and the love he has to offer. As the drama unfolds, the bold and the beautiful continues to deliver emotionally charged moments that keep audiences on the edge of their seats. The relationship between Liam and Hope remains the heart of the story, even as Carter's presence looms large in the background. The struggle between loyalty, love, and the harsh reality of Liam's impending death creates a tension that will keep viewers hooked. The emotional stakes are higher than ever, and as the days go by, the question remains, can Liam and Hope make the most of their time together, or will fate separate them before they can truly say goodbye? The drama is far from over, and the next chapters promise to be just as heart-wrenching as the ones that have come before.